អារាមវត្តកន្លែងថាសម្រាប់កន្លែងប្រតិបត្តិហើយនឹងអារាមកន្លែងដែលគេមកហើយគេសប្បាយចិត្តពីសម័យដើមអារាមដូចជាតពុននៅសម័យពុទ្ធណាវេលវ័ននេះសិតតែជាឧទ្យានណាញាតិញោមស្អាតញាតិញោមមិនធម្មតាញាតិញោមឯមហេសីស្ដាច់ចង់មកមើលវត្តហ្នឹងលឺថាស្អាតចង់មកមើលទីមើលវត្តវេលវ័នហ្នឹងមិនទេដល់ពេលមកទៅបានជួបព្រះសម្មាសម្ពុទ្ធបានស្ដាប់ធម៌បានបួសបណ្ដោយទៅហើយស្អាតហើយស្ដាប់ធម៌ក៏ត្រូវនឹងឧបនិស្ស័យអញ្ចឹងកណ្ណាគុណចាស់ញាតិញោមតើបានរៀបចំទីវត្តអារាមហ្នឹងបានជាទីគោរពសក្ការៈមានចេតិយមានដើមពោធិ៍ហើយសម្អាតជាប្រចាំទៅបើនិយាយពីអានិសង្សនៃការសម្អាតហ្នឹងមាន5ទី1យើងខ្លួនយើងក៏សប្បាយចិត្តយើងមកអញ្ចឹងឃើញទៅវាស្អាតក៏យើងសប្បាយចិត្តទី2គេឃើញក៏គេជ្រះថ្លាជាមួយទី3បានជាគំរូល្អដល់អ្នកដតីអូគេចង់ឲ្យបានស្អាតដែរនិយាយអញ្ចឹងមិនមែនបានន័យថាអួតថាវត្តអាត្មាហ្នឹងវាស្អាតអីទេណាញាតិញោមគ្រាន់តែថាយើងរៀបចំទៅដើម្បីបានជាទីជ្រះថ្លារបស់ញាតិញោមអញ្ជើញមកទៅក៏គឺថាស្រឡះចេញពីផ្ទះពីសបែងវាចង្អៀតចង្អល់មកក៏ដល់វត្តអារាមមានទីសក្ការៈបូជាអីចឹងរាប់សាសថ្មីទី1អានសង្ឃនៃការសម្អាតហ្នឹងខ្លួនយើងក៏សប្បាយចិត្តទី2គេមកក៏ជ្រះថ្លាទី3បានជាគំរូល្អទី4ទេវតាចូលចិត្តណាទេវតាគេចូលចិត្តមនុស្សស្អាតមកក្រិចកគ្រប់អញញ៉ៃបន្ទប់ដេកមិនរៀបមិនចំស្មុកស្មាញហ្នឹងទេវតាមិនថែអាសាទេគេរត់ចោលអស់ហើយនៅទី5បើស្ដាប់ទៅបានទៅកាន់ស្ថានសួគ៌អាហ្នឹងអានិសង្សនៃការបោសសម្អាតអញ្ចឹងញាតិញោមបោសសម្អាតនៅផ្ទះហ្នឹងក៏បានបន់ដែរតាំងចិត្តថាជួយឲ្យអ្នកផ្ទះហ្នឹងបានសុខអាហ្នឹងចេតនាល្អហ្នឹងក៏បានបន់ញាតិញោមមកវត្តហ្នឹងញាតិញោមហើយមកជួយបោសសម្អាតហ្នឹងក៏បានបន់ដែរប៉ុន្តែផ្ដាំញាតិញោមទេមកហូបហើយកុំទុកសម្រាមបោះចោលទៅពីថង់អីដបអីហ្នឹងយកទុកដាក់ក្នុងធុងញាតិញោមមួយចំនួនទូចទេដែលទម្លាប់មិនល្អពីក្មេងមកឬក៏មិនចេះចិត្តទុកដាក់ហូបហើយទុកចោលអញ្ចឹងទៅទុកឲ្យលោកដើរបោសហើយអាត្មាឃើញថាមិនសមទេញាតិញោមដូចថាយើងអត់ចេះទូខុសត្រូវចំពោះហូបចុករបស់ខ្លួនឯងនឹងមិនទាន់ជាមនុស្សពេញលេញទេនឹងដូចខ្វះការទូខុសត្រូវហ្នឹងផ្ដាំឯងមិនចាំបាច់តែមកវត្តទេញាតិញោមទៅណាក៏ដោយញាតិញោមកុំហូបហើយកុំទុកទៅពីកុំអាងថាមានអ្នកបំរើអ្នកអីហើយហ្នឹងកុំគិតអញ្ចឹងណាអនុមោទនា
Namo Buddhaya. Welcome and welcome back to another video. If there is one thing in common in this world that all living beings search for, that is the happiness. We all like to be happy. We all seek happiness in this world. If I ask from you, would you like to be happy in your life? What will be your answer? You will say, of course, I want to be happy in my life. I want this peaceful state. I need to be in that. That is your answer. That is the answer of all living beings. Buddha says that all living beings likes to be happy and they seek the happiness. If you really think about our life, we are in a never-ending journey of pursuing happiness. Let me tell that again. We are in a never-ending journey of pursuing happiness. That means we are pursuing happiness, we are chasing and we are seeking for happiness, but yet we have not found it. So, what is the reason for this not finding happiness? Why we don't find happiness in our life? We are seeking it, we are finding for it, but we don't find it. What is the reason? Well, the Buddha teaches us that we are finding or we are seeking this happiness from a source that the happiness does not exist. Because we are seeking happiness from external world. We are seeking happiness from these materialistic things. Well, when you seek happiness from materialistic things or external world, you get pleasure, but that is not happiness. Pleasure is something temporary, and it gives you this instant gratification. But in happiness, the happiness is long-lasting, and it gives you this happiness or the contentment about yourself. So that is why Buddha teaches us that you're finding the happiness from a source where the happiness does not exist. So the more you find it, the more you become frustrated. So, will we ever be able to find happiness in our life? The Buddha answers this question. He says, yes, you can find happiness in your life. How to do that? If you look closely to the first and the second verses of Dhammapada, Buddha says, if one with an impure mind speaks or acts, the suffering will follow him like a cart wheel following the ox. If with an impure mind one speaks or acts, the suffering will follow him. And in the next verse, Buddha says, if with a pure mind one speaks or acts, the happiness will follow him like a shadow following a man. So that means the happiness and the sadness entirely depends on the purity and the impurity of our mind. When our mind is pure, we can find the happiness. So, how can we find, or how can we gain this purity in our mind in order to find the happiness? Well, Buddha teaches us there are a lot of things that you can do to make your mind pure. So today, I'm going to share with you a few things that can give you the happiness in your life, that you can find the happiness in your life. First thing, accepting the reality of life will give you the happiness. You know, life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes we have bad days, sometimes we have beautiful memories, sometimes we also have miserable memories. So life is not something that is going equally every day. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. When you realize this reality, you can face these situations successfully, right? It is not always this bad experience makes us frustrated. It is our reaction towards this bad experience makes us frustrated. Whenever you get a bad experience or a bad day or a bad situation, tough situation, difficult situation, you have two choices. Either you can focus on the pain and feel miserable about that situation, or you can focus